Aljamain Sterling has been forced out of his fight with Petr Yan at UFC 267 due to lingering neck issues he's had following a surgery. Aljamain tweeted, Aljamain Sterling is out of his October 30th title rematch versus Petr Yan, per Mike Heck Jr. and Damon Martin. Lingering neck issues. Plan is to do an interim title. Corey Sandhagen is the current frontrunner, but nothing is done. Remember, Dillashaw is coming off surgery. Developing. Sean O'Malley reacted to the situation and tweeted, "Give me that fight." It was recently revealed that Jon Jones had been arrested by Las Vegas PD and was charged with battery, domestic violence and injuring and tampering with the vehicle. Israel Adesanya reacted and posted this on his Instagram with the caption, "Today is a good day. Okay guys, don't be mean. Positive vibes only. Don't say anything bad. Keep it positive vibes only. Only God can judge you. So just be positive guys. Be a good role model for them kids. Eat your veggies and you'll grow big and strong kids. And remember, stay positive vibes. Don't be a..." Dana White gave his reaction on Jon Jones getting arrested in a recent interview with ESPN and said that it's not shocking anymore.
Like, it's not even shocking anymore. It's when we bring him here, it's almost expected. You know, you can't even get him in Las Vegas for less than 12 hours to induct him into the Hall of Fame. It's a problem. You know, this guy's got a lot of demons, man. A lot of demons.
Colby Covington also reacted to Jon Jones getting arrested and tweeted, "So that's why Johnny Bonds beefed up to heavyweight? Dude is a scumbag Hall of Famer." First ballot. A 5-round featherweight bout between Max Holloway vs Yair Rodriguez has been rebooked to headline a UFC card on November 13th. Max Holloway is coming off a unanimous decision win over Calvin Kattar, and Yair Rodriguez is coming off a unanimous decision win over Jeremy Stevens.
Y'all hypocrites, man. Talk all that mess about cops bullying people, and then, you know, Dylan Dennis gets bullied by a police officer. No one wants to help him. Everybody talking trash to him. You don't fight the police.
Michael Bisping on the Believe in Me podcast gives his breakdown of Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler too.
You know, for Nick Diaz, it's probably going to be the type of fight that you describe. They're all hoping for that. UFC are hoping for that. Nick Diaz is hoping for that. But he's been out a long time, so that's going to bring a lot of pressure. But he's the type of guy who doesn't really see that pressure or feel that pressure. But the point I'm making is that everyone's been clamoring for him to come back. As I said, absence makes the heart grow fonder all the time. You know what I mean? It's like, if he was fighting every other weekend, no one would give a but he's been away 6 years, almost 7 now, I think. So people are dying to see him. Can you imagine if he comes back and it's kind of a pedestrian fight? But it won't be, because that's just the way Nick Diaz fights. That's the way his brother fights. That's why people love them. It's kind of weird though, isn't it, that a rematch of two guys that are definitely, in terms of MMA, senior citizens, shall we say. And I say that with respect. I think if you use your head and look at the facts, it all points towards Robbie Lawler losing. Robbie Lawler's 39 years old. Robbie Lawler's got a ridiculous amount of miles on the clock. Robbie Lawler has lost his last 4 in a row. Granted, it's a very good competition. On the flip side, Nick Diaz has been chilling, right? The skills are there. He's always had the skills. He's a world-class martial artist. He's got ridiculous level jiu-jitsu. He's got excellent boxing. He's got tremendous conditioning. And on the flip side, the mental side of things, because the mind controls everything, that's there with Diaz and his brother. They're bulletproof when it comes to their mind. You know, so the ring rust won't be a factor. It's like falling off a log. It's like riding a bike for them. It's just another day in the fucking office. And the fact that he's had 6 years off, he hasn't taken all that damage on his body. He hasn't been going through training camps. He hasn't been getting his ass kicked in training. So all he's got to do is get in shape, which he was always in shape anyway. He had his shirt off on Instagram a few months ago and he was ripped. Do you know what I mean? So he's going to be in good shape. The mentality is always there. The skills are there. You don't forget them. You don't forget. I rolled with Rockholds recently, and remember we had that little thing back and forth. I went for the toe hold, then he got on top, and then I went for a heel hook and this and that. I haven't done jiu-jitsu since I fought GSP. I think I've done it twice in a gi. You know, I just don't have time anymore. But you still remember, as I say, it's like riding a bike. But more importantly, I just think the miles on the clock for Robbie Lawler, certainly being 39 years old, losing his last 4, I think that all points sign to a victorious Nick Diaz. And it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Nick Diaz after that. If he comes back and wins, is he going to fight again soon? Is he going to disappear on another hiatus? Is he going to call out a champion? Is he going to call out Kamaru Usman? Because he should do. Because I don't agree with it. And another reason why Leon Edwards better start fighting Jorge Masvidal or someone, because Nick Diaz is jumping that line all day.
He's had 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the #2 ranked welterweight contender in the world, Gilbert Burns!
Phil Davis on Unlock in the Cage with Jimmy Smioth breaks down his victory over Yoel Romero.
So there's a point when you guys really start opening up their offense, where you really settle into a fight. And although he was going for some really big punches in the first round, it's how do I put this? He tried to get directly into punching range in the first round, and just through a lot of jabbing and a couple good straight right hands, he kind of gave up on getting into punching range. And then he kind of extended it out to kicking range, and he was like, all right, cool, I'll hang out here until I get the right angle, the right distance, and I'm going to swing hard and get my big whopper. So he kind of extended it out to there. But in the middle of the second, that was like we were both kind of settled into our comfortable feel, and we were within punching range, and we were just kind of starting to throw combinations. And that's where I love to be, set up my takedowns, set up my punches and my kicks. And as soon as I saw him commit to a hard punch, that's go time. And I love to keep that. I love to keep that range, the range where you got guys like Chris Weidman, and I've always thought Chris Weidman is like I don't think I've even said this in an interview before, but he's like a ninja. Like, he shoots a wrestling shot in terms of distance in MMA. Like, he has a very long shot. He covers so much distance.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's incredible that he does that in MMA. Incredible. I think that should only be done a couple of times. And I thought he was doing an amazing job versus Yoel Romero up until I think he went to the well too many times. And he was just a little bit tired. And that's how he ended up getting caught.
What's up, everybody? It is Friday here at UFC headquarters. And today we are trying the donut grilled cheese sandwich. We're coming off the heels of that nasty breakfast pizza, so I'm expecting this to be much better. I'm hoping. First, slice the donut in half, put butter on the dough side, put it in the pan to melt the cheese, and stack it. All right, here we go. This is the donut grilled cheese sandwich. I was expecting to love this. I don't love it. One and done. 2 weeks in a row now.